Good morning and welcome to the program Perspectives. Perspectives coming to you this morning on Invicta 98.9. And this morning we have in the studios with us this morning a member and of course a man who is picking the ticket of the Nigerian Democratic Congress under the KAURA federal government, federal constituency, for KAURA local government to represent the people of that zone. My guest this morning is IBRAHIM AKUT. IBRAHIM AKUT is not a new one in terms of politics. He's been there. He's played all around. And, of course, he has a lot of pedigree on his side. He is, for now, the NDC candidate for the House of Representatives, KAURA Federal Constituency. Honorable IBRAHIM AKUT is representing NDC under the House of Representatives candidate for KAURA Federal Constituency, Kaduna State, a former chairman, Kaduna Local Government Council, and a one-time personal assistant to former Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Architect Barnabas Balabantex. He is also a former teacher, former road safety officer, and a farmer and a philanthropist. He is our guest this morning. Now, the NDC, the new political bride in the arena today. And of course, we know that the NDC is making its moves to clinch the candidacy for the presidency come 2027. A matter of fact, to even click the ticket. So we have them coming from the opposition, so to say, and IBRAHIM AKUT has joined the race for the KAURA federal government constituency under the that zone. And of course, he wants to be the one. So, come on. Now, IBRAHIM, good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, sir, and good morning, listeners.
Yes. One interesting thing about, your move or your bid to, for the House of Representatives under the federal, the KAURA constituency is that the Southern Kaduna zone, as we know it today, and as a lot will testify to, is that it has moved base, or it has shifted to the APC for very obvious reasons. That under Obasani, as governor of Kaduna State and KAURA, local government, and what it has done to the people have come in loud and very clear that that zone is a formidable zone of the APC. You're coming under the NDC. Now, the prospects and what you saw and what could have attracted you to the NDC.
Toyin Alabi, let me tell you something. I'm a very realistic person. I do not believe in things that are not real. You're asking me, or you're telling me that because that it is the base for APC, Southern Kaduna is the base for APC because of what it has done to what has it done to Southern Kaduna? I'm a pioneer APC member. I was in the APC from 2014.
And you jumped ship.
And I jumped ship to another party before this one. And I can assure you that from 2014 to this moment, I cannot point one or two things that has happened under the APC in Southern Kaduna. Yes, during the leadership of Man Nasiru El-Rufai from the Jama from Yakoa roundabout to maybe about 3 kilometers, and some primary schools that were upgraded by El-Rufai. Afterwards, what do we have now today in Southern Kaduna to point that APC has done except insecurity, poverty, and lots of negative things that has happened to us? But the issue is that most of the time you see people follow a party. It's either they have no option or because they have been dominated by the presence of a political party, whether negatively or positively. They just follow and because they do not have an option. That is it. So your second question on how I intend to make it in a new party. You see, the personality of an individual really matters. I've been in this system for probably 25 years, and I've had a very good relationship with especially the youth in KAURA local government and surrounding local governments. There's never a place that I'll stop in my vehicle for 5 minutes and 5 people will not stop. It's not problem, except in the bushes.
The man of the people.
Yes, sir. I talk to the youth, and I've always been a supporter and encourager of youth in leadership. So, in any way you find me, I'm always on the side of the youth. Incidentally, I'm becoming old that probably in the next few years I will no longer be a youth. But I'm sure that I've grown people that will take over from me.
Another interesting happened under the KAURA federal constituency, and that was with the last election that the man that represented under the Labour Party where you're going now, or where you are now with Peter Obi, moved to APC and failed. And so, again, the signals indicating that that zone could just be said to be secured for the APC, and you are saying no to that. But he failed, even in the APC, and people saying that what he did, what he achieved under the Labour Party could not be achieved. I'm saying that could that be that the people just did not want him for his performance when he was in the Labour Party, and so rejected him even when he came to the APC?
Alabi, the issue is that, sincerely speaking, with due respect to the House of Rep member, he's still representing me at the Federal House of Representatives. But I want to tell you categorically clear that it is not the fault of a personality that he cannot give what he doesn't have. If I'm asking Alabi for ₦1 million and he has 1,000, what do I do with him? He can't give you. So the guy in question was an accidental leader who went there without some kind of creativity. Now Ibrahim is coming in to say that we are a team, myself and my constituents are a team, and we are going to be working together to sort out the problems in KAURA. And Ibrahim is not the most intelligent person in KAURA. I have doctors, professors in KAURA local government in their numbers. So it's going to be, my leadership is going to be a community kind of leadership where everybody is involved like a team. Then we come to the table and we discuss our issues, and we present solutions. My constituent in KAURA today, incidentally, we have had Bantex, our Superman Bantex, excellent man, may he so rest in peace.
Amen.
But after him, we have had House of Rep members, and they are just there. I can tell you today that KAURA is a single constituency, the smallest local government in Kaduna State. But as I speak to you today, we do not have a constituency office. And neighboring constituencies that have 2 and 3 local governments added together to be a constituency have constituency offices, like our neighbors, Jama Sanga. Wonderful constituency office. So what, amongst my very first initiatives is to have a constituency office in my local government. I'll be in my local government, I'll be in my village garage, and I'll go to the office in the constituency office in KAURA. Then if I have sittings, I'll go to Abuja and have my sittings. So there's no need for a constituent to go and start going to Abuja to go and see his House of Rep member. Meet me, because we are going to be working together. It's going to be a community of everybody bringing his ideas and solving the problem. I intend to make public my 9-point agenda for that seat. One of which is going to have a KAURA community village, cooperative village. In that place, there are going to be a lot of activities going on. It's going to be a market where you are going to be trained to rear fishes, rear chickens, rear goats, rear cows, produce milk and everything. So as a person from 18 years to 55, those very productive years, you are going to be a member of that cooperative. You are going to have a skill, even if it's going to be shoe shiner. You cannot wake up from morning to night and you don't go back home with 2,000 or 3,000 naira. Everybody is going to. The chiefs in my local government are 3. We have Kagoro, we have Marwa, we have Atakar, are going to be involved. They are going to provide for us a community land where we bring in every youth, productive youth, to that place, teach him a trade, and he's going to be involved. We are going to have liars with the authority given to me by KAURA people, liars with people with farms that produce chickens, chicken feed, pig feeds, and pigs, like that, in that manner. Then you are going to pick one of which you are going to do, and you are a cooperative member. I intend to have a database of every KAURA individual.
They'll focus on the needs of the people.
Yes. When we have that data, everybody's going to have a number. I went to Bariwa College almost 30 years ago. My BOBA number is 14633. So anybody that goes to Bariwa, when I tell him my number, he asks you, what's your number, 146, he knows what year you graduated. Very organized. That is what I intend to apply in KAURA. Now, if you go, instead of following a member to give you 5,000, 10,000, if you have a skill, you don't need your member to give you money. In that cooperative, you could go, if you have chickens that are going to stay 6 weeks, 500 chickens, and you are going to make, for instance, 3 million, and the cooperative is going to take 1 million out of 3 million because you have collected feeds, you have collected medicines, you have collected the chickens on loan or on credit. They take it and they give you the balance of 2 million naira. So in between that period of 6 weeks, as a member of the cooperative, you could go to the shop, provision shop, and buy eggs for your children, Bonvita, whatever, and take to your children. Deductions are going to be made after 6 weeks of rearing your chickens, and they are ready for off-takers. So it's an easy thing for me, and you have to be creative to lead people. I've asked God to give me wisdom, and I think He has not said no to it. So I see it happening, and it's realistic.
I'm still going to stay with your movement
Yes,
as it is. Yeah, you've been with the APC, so you know what is playing out there. You know, Peter Obi, Labour Party, and then moved to NDC today, and you've moved with Peter Obi. You're joining the party, and we do know what is happening with the NDC today as a political bride. What is it that got your attraction for Peter Obi, or the new party? Sorry, not to say Peter Obi, the NDC, the party where you are now.
Sir, it's not the NDC. NDC is just a structure. The attraction is Peter Obi.
Okay.
Anywhere he goes, we go.
Okay.
The guy is sincere. The only person who doesn't like Peter Obi is an enemy of Nigeria. The person who has said that in 10 years that I followed him, that anything he has said, he will ask you to go and verify. The opponents have gone. His friends, his allies, those that are against him have gone to verify. Nobody has said it is a lie. This is like, I'm a Christian, it's like Jesus Christ. Anything he said will happen, or has happened, or will happen, is on the table for you to see, sir. So Peter Obi is a movement that he's even an advantage to any political party that he joins. Today, if the Constitution allows for a zero-party candidate, Peter Obi is a movement, we'll follow him. If Peter Obi says we should go to Niger, we'll follow him. If he says we'll go to America, we'll follow him. If he says we should go and lead Nigeria to be a great country, we'll follow him. That is what we're doing. Sincerely, sir, we have had presidents from the time of Obasanjo. I have lots of respect for Baba because he has proven to be see, leadership is about having being fair to people. Sincerely, there are people that no matter what you do, they cannot change because they do not have sympathy for people. Once you are a leader with sympathy, what you want your children to wear, you want other children to wear. What you want your children to eat, you want other children to eat. I wonder sometimes when Peter Obi does his things, because I see him, I wonder if he has time for his family or his wife. But because the cost of Nigeria has overtaken his thinking and everything, and the man is always on the road trying to tell people that I will rescue Nigeria. He's a millionaire, like I learned. He has everything. He's a former governor. He's the only former governor that nobody cares about addressing His Excellency, Chief Doctor. This you don't hear about. There's just a Peter Obi, like ordinary me and you, sir. Peter Obi, the last time he was in Kaduna, I didn't see any policeman. I didn't see any DSS. I wonder if he's even scared for his life. So sincerely, sir, about Peter Obi, my friend called me. He said any obedient person doesn't have sense. I said yes, we're mumu. Anywhere Peter Obi goes, we go. So that is the truth, sincerely, sir. From my heart, I'm telling you.
Oh, okay, and the new structure or the structure that is going on, the political arena, we see what is happening. The APC, I mean, talking about the big parties now, the APC, the NDC, the ADC, and all of that. And we see what has happened with the APC, that it had its primaries, the ADC had its own primaries.
Was there a primary, sir? You're a journalist.
Well, you're asking me the question. I'm saying that really happened. We knew that happened, that there was a primary, whether,
I'm not a member of that party, sincerely, but I know that I was in my village in KAURA, and I saw what happened, and I saw a lot of aggrieved people who are lining up in their numbers to say they have realized that what we tell them about Peter Obi is true, and they are coming to join the NDC in their numbers. Very, very promising young people. And the APC, which I was a member, it's not good to insult or to say bad things about a woman you were once married to. So but I'll tell them, I can only tell the APC that to tighten up, if they are ready for governance, is not kati. The more you see, the less you understand. The man in the village has a phone. He has access to information. You cannot continue to deceive a person for too long. What is happening in Nigeria? There's nothing that is happening. It's just a jamboree. Everybody comes, they dance. They say, what do they say? They are going to be giving people corn to eat. Our soldiers are so. When you ply the roads of Nigeria and you give not to bribe them. My documents are complete. When I see them, because of pity or to support them, I give them little tokens. The way a soldier that in the past, when I was young, I grew up in Zaria. The depot is in Zaria. Anytime a soldier was passing, it was a privilege for you to see a soldier. Today, they have been messed up to the extent that people talk to them anyhow. This is the problem that we as Nigerians can just sit down and solve. But because people somewhere that I do not have adequate information, but I know they know themselves, are making money out of this insecurity, so are not ready to come out and tackle the issue. I do not see Nigeria that used to go to Liberia, Uganda, Sierra Leone to go and quench those kind of crises. That today, some few very nonsensical people that call themselves headsmen, terrorists, or bandits, as the case may be, that today are frustrating our own Nigeria. That when you see a soldier or you hardly even see a general. It was ceremonial to see a general. Sir, generals are being kidnapped in Katsina, Sokoto, Abuja, killed like goats. Do you know, sir? I'm sure you know that to train a general is in lots of millions. Now you train a general and one idiot, sorry to use the foul word,
Yes, yeah.
comes and kills him and destroys his family. And the country is not saying anything about it. They go about dancing on stages. Of recent, the Holy Spirit, I think, has been dealing with their stages have been falling. Some of them, when they go to dance, they fall off the stage. I have videos of such. So, sir, let's tell ourselves, it is high time that we tell ourselves the truth if we want to solve the problem of Nigeria, sir.
Yes, and still with the problems of Nigeria, many of them, as we see. And 2027, just around the corner, some people say so far, but we know that it's so near to us today. And I come to the issue of Southern Kaduna once again as a zone. You know, with the Southern Kaduna zone, with what had happened in the past and what is happening now, do you see a marked difference or a marked change that Southern Kaduna people are also being carried along with what is happening at the state level?
Yeah, politically, it is not enough for you to have appointments given to a particular zone. The most important thing a citizen needs is the security of lives and properties. You could appoint a person who goes to Kaduna to stay, enjoy himself and his family, and nobody feels that impact. There was a time in Southern Kaduna that you dare not see somebody in the motor park or filling station begging for arms. But it is there everywhere, even around the neighborhood today. What makes a person goes to beg? It is because that is the last option that he has. We are farmers, we are productive, we are healthy people. We are not even known. There are, even if you find in the past you find a Southern Kaduna man who is handicapped, you find him doing one productive thing or the other. But today, you see them in motor parks begging for arms. That is to tell you, sir, that something is still wrong. The idea of governance in Nigeria, Kaduna State in particular, is absolutely absent. Because if you cannot be protected or provided for, if you go to the hospitals today, you can just try it as a journalist that you are, sir. Go to the hospital today, you find the doctor, he writes you a prescription. You cannot even find it in the hospital to buy. You have to go to an assigned or any kind of pharmacy to go and buy those drugs. So what is government giving to people in return? Except when it comes to electioneering time like this period, they come, do lots of dancing, jamboree, expired rice, because they once brought one and I discovered that with my little knowledge that this rice, there's something wrong with it. So they come and share to people who take, and in return it gives them other ailments. So
that today Southern Kaduna has a Minister of Defense. That today Southern Kaduna has a Federal Medical Center. That it has a science,
I'm
applied
not aware
science.
of Federal Medical Center. Where is it, sir?
Oh, I should be the one to tell you about the zone
No,
that
you
you know.
mentioned
The people
it,
say
sir.
Kafanchan. I mean, that's
Kafanchan.
I mean, it's all over. It's in Kafanchan. I'm saying it.
So please,
that it
sir,
has an applied science university, and of course we do know the crave and yearning, and of course the aspiration of the people of Southern Kaduna to go to school and to read, and so they bring in all of that closer to them. Is that not something that is cheering to the people of that zone? Yes, and so with what is happening
wonderful guy at the University of Science and Technology in Kachia.
Professor Kirix.
Wonderful guy. He's from my local government.
Okay.
Excellent guy.
Because he's from the local government.
With no, because he has integrity. If you check his profile, you find out that you see what you have, people can't take away from you. It's like me. I do my activities effortlessly because I've told God to lead my path. So the issue of the school. There was a woman who said, old woman, I wasn't there, somebody told me that when they started campaigning and they said they bought the school, and she said in my language, which means, do you go to school with hunger? That's an old woman who didn't go to school. It's not enough for her to have a school. She wants to be belly filled first before she goes to school. But congrats to them. I'm an unusual politician that do not criticize an opponent in whole. I want to tell you that for the school, yes, they took over a school from somebody from an individual. The structure was not built by APC. It was built by Chief Toyin Hassan. What led to them seizing the school and convert it to a government property? Congrats to them. And the guy at the helms of affairs in that university is excellent, and our children are there and they are studying and everything is going on smoothly. But Federal Medical Center in Kafanchan, I don't know where it is. I'm a KAURA guy, that is a KAURA person that is next to Kafanchan. I know all the nooks and crannies. I don't know where it is. It is on paper. About the Minister of Defense, excellent guy who was a soldier, excellent soldier to the rank of a general who became defense minister, and things started working out for Nigeria. I was part of those who promoted him until what happened, and they thought he was not good. They sent him away. Then the uproar from the social media and youths who were condemning the idea. He was brought back, but when he came back...
No, Honorable. I mean, uproar from social, media.
Yes.
It's not. I mean, that can certainly not ever be the criteria.
But no. But the government, you see, sir, let me tell you.
It's wrong to look at it that way.
When people are not sure of what they are doing, and there's when anybody raises an eyebrow about what they are doing, they quickly try to correct it by decorating and making it look excellent. They brought him back in Agbada.
That's what the APC does, right?
Yes, they brought him back in Agbada. Now, my elder brother, former kindly remind me,
right now the minister, right?
Yes.
Okay, Gwabin, yes.
The former proud general, elder brother of mine that I used to be proud of, is now in Agbada, and I think the Agbada is dragging him backwards, sincerely speaking.
Oh, really?
Yes, I think the Agbada is dragging him
really?
Sincerely speaking,
I want to close this segment,
yes,
and
sir.
I'd like to ask you this question quickly, and that's about you are in this race for the federal constituency, from the current federal constituency.
Yes.
Now, yes, you decided to throw your cap in, and you want it because of all the things that you can do for your people and the improvement you can make. What gives you the assurance that, yes, who the cap fits, let him take it or let him wear it, that you can wear the cap? What gives you the assurance then?
On this project, I've been working to go to the House of Representatives to represent the good people of KAURA local government for 10 years. It's a project that I've been into for 10 years.
Okay.
I've never had the ticket. This time I have the ticket, and I've been talking to people because, sir, let me tell you something. It's not enough for you to carry Prado Jeep and Land Cruisers and come to your constituencies and intimidate people. I said it earlier. I'm not going to Abuja to stay. I want to stay in my constituency. I want to be with the people. I want the people to see me every day and know what is happening. I'm going to make it possible for constituents that even when they tell a lie about their representative, say, no, we're always with him. We know him. We talk to him. He tells us. I'm the only person, when I was chairman in KAURA, that exposed a document that was not supposed to be for everybody. But because I wanted them to be sure that this is what I'm doing, I exposed it. I inherited a debt of about 560 million naira in KAURA, and I was able to sort it out to the tune of maybe less than 20 million before I left KAURA. And we were not able to achieve so many activities because government at that time said any local government that was owing should pay off their debt. And we concentrated on paying the debt. By the time I had paid that debt, I was left with nothing, and it was time up, and I had to go. But sir, about representing the people, like I said, we are going to be a team in KAURA, the elderly, the middle age, and the younger ones. Sir, there are things that my son today, who is 15, can do with the computer that I dare not do because I do not even have the time and capacity to do it. So the young people have a lot of ideas, simplified ideas. If you bring them on board and you are talking to them and you are asking them, what do you need? You can't go and buy a woman a gown when she wants to wear a wrapper. Tell the people, give them what they want. You are representing, I'm representing you, and they said we want to eat corn, not rice. I give them corn, or teach them how to grow corn and be very comfortable. My constituents are no longer going to be. I can assure you that in the first 1 year, if you come to KAURA to preach rice, nobody's going to listen to you, sir. I'm a KAURA. I'm a street boy in KAURA, not negatively street. I'm a street boy in KAURA that every nook and cranny I go to in KAURA, 1 or 2 or 5 people must know me, because I've never had privileges from parents to growing up. I grew up in Zaria and everything, but when I started having an idea of leading my people, of providing for them what they desire, I want to see my drivers' children looking like my children. I want my drivers' children to be comfortable, not intimidated in the presence of my own children. That is what I see. It doesn't change anything about being who you are. That is what we're trying to do, that if every parent can afford to, which is possible, sir, When I talk on radio or when I talk in interview, people think that I spoke to a professor. He said it is almost impossible. But sir, this is a gift that I have. I've asked God for. He has given me, and I know what to do when the time comes. When the KAURA people trust me to say, go to the House of Representatives and represent us, I'm 48 years old, sir. There's nobody that can intimidate me in the National Assembly. The power is with the people that sent you to the National Assembly. It's not with the speaker. It's not with the leader of the chamber. It is with the people that sent you. Whatever they tell you, so long as they said, go and tell them that we want this, that is what you should be telling them at the National Assembly. Not to go and start lobbying because you want to have certain privileges for yourself. It is selfish when people begin to lobby to get certain things. Yes, you lobby to an extent so that it will not mean that you are being authoritative or whatever they may look at you like. But sincerely, it is going to be a different ball game if I have the power given to me by KAURA people.
All right. The program is Perspectives this morning, and we have with us in studios Honorable IBRAHIM AKUT. He is of the NDC and gone in on for the House of Representatives as candidate on the KAURA Federal Constituency, Kaduna State. We'll come back after this commercial break.
We'll be right back after this quick commercial break. Are you serious? For real, are you serious?
Invicta FM.
Oh yeah, shoppers, make una hear correct gist. Maggi chicken flavor promo don land o.
Buy Maggi chicken flavor 50 double cubes pack and get 10 extra cubes free.
Yes so, and if you buy small 10 double cubes pack, you go get 4 cubes free.
Now more rich chicken taste, more enjoyment and more value for your money.
Rush go your nearest shop now and ask for Maggi chicken flavor promo pack before e finish. Offer valid while stocks last. Me and Maggi, so good together. I found something inside my Nescafe Original 3-in-1 pack the other day. A unique code printed inside.
Yes, so every pack of Nescafe Original 3-in-1 now comes with a code inside in the Nescafe Next Level promo. Just text the code to *7022# and you could win 500,000 naira cash, business tools, and training. Up to 1 million naira in prizes to be won. Promo runs until June 30th, 2026. T's and C's apply. Nescafe. Make your world.
Mama ne masu kyau sun sani Dettol na tsaro kowace rana. Idan aka fito waje, neman arziki fa, kasuwanci kuma fa, yara na wasa a taɓo, amma ban damu ba. Awanni 12 na tsaro kowace rana.
Da amfani koyaushe, Dettol yana da sinadarin tsaro na tsawon awanni 12. Dettol, tsare iyalanku daga ƙwayoyin cututtuka sama da 100 domin su zauna cikin ƙoshin lafiya.
Dettol, be 100% sure.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin shan dari, Kivo.
1xBet, where sports come alive. Join the game on promo on the site or app. Win an iPhone 16 and cash prizes up to 750,000 naira. Enter promo code Nigeria on and boost your game. 1xBet, game on together in the game. Bet responsibly. 18 plus. T's and C's apply.
Invicta FM.
Across Nigeria, MTN Foundation has impacted 600 plus communities with the What Can We Do Together initiative, inspiring a world where no community is left behind with better healthcare and science lab facilities. Nominate a primary healthcare center and a public secondary school for upgrade today. Visit www.mtn.ng/WCWDT or text MTN to 421. Nominations close June 8, 2026.
Hey, everybody come outside, oh! It don't happen. Hey,
Cletus, why you dey shout like this?
GoTV don't bust my head, oh! You never hear say decoder plus antenna plus 1 month jolly subscription. Now only 15,000 naira.
You say?
GoTV don't scatter market with their World Cup special offer, oh! Hey. With only 15,000 naira, we go carry cha-cha decoder plus antenna plus 1 month subscription. Take torchlight the whole 104 matches for this FIFA World Cup 2026 with correct pidgin commentary. All this go happen live for 4 correct channels for Super Sport on top GoTV.
Hey, this one not be smart, you know. Make I go arrange my own decoder sharp.
GoTV, love it.
a koda yaushe yara na suna kokarin koyon karatu, guje-guje cikin wasa na rage musu kuzari, yasa kullum bana rabuwa da Milo a gida.
Ni da mai gidana mun dace da zaɓi mai kyau. Ina godiya da farin ciki kasancewar Milo an yi shi daga sinadari masu inganci kamar su dawa, madara da koko. Shi yasa na tabbatar da yadda yake inganta lafiyar yarana tare da basu kuzari da safe.
Even in Nigeria, that hot pounded yam and soup can't wait because a penalty is about to be taken. Deadlines, emails, and presentations can't wait. Even if the match goes into extra time, we are watching. Sleep can't wait. The FIFA World Cup 2026 starts June 11th to July 19th. All 104 games, pigeon commentary, and 4 dedicated channels. Yes, everything can wait. Get the special offer, DSTV decoder, dish, and 1-month Yanga subscription for only 15,000 Naira. The FIFA World Cup live on Supersport, only on DSTV.
Is it okay to make fun of our tooth gap? Let's have a talk. Colgate makes your teeth so strong. Stop cover your mouth. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Zero cavities and fresh breath. If you use a Colgate paste. Not to do yanga with your smile. Brush your teeth with Colgate. Colgate, #1 oral care brand in the world.
Jolly Johnny akan titi ke magana a yau za mu ga kyakkyawar sani da mutane suka yi wa magi cikin flavor. Na gaba karanto harufan celery.
S-E-A-L-A-R-R-I-E celery.
Haba mutumina, ka ce kawai ka sauya harufan zuwa salary. To ga damar karshe karanto mana harufan turmeric.
T-U-R-M-E-R-I-C. Turmeric.
Kin yi daidai ga kwali ɗaya na magi cikin flavor ki ɗauka.
Magi cikin flavor tare da albasa, celery da kuma turmeric mai canza wasa na.
In the morning, wake up. This is Invicta FM.
Welcome back. Still with the program Perspectives this morning, and Honorable IBRAHIM AKUT of the NDC is going in for, as candidate of that party for the KAURA Federal Constituency, Kaduna State. He was a former KAURA Local Government Council Chairman, a one-time personal assistant to former Deputy Governor of Kaduna State, Architect Barnabas Balabantex. He is also a former teacher, a former road safety officer, a farmer, and philanthropist. Our guest this morning, and he's putting his thoughts on the 2027 election as it is coming. Of course, he is coming under the NDC. Now, the NDC has made its own choice of who it wants as its candidate, flag bearer, so to say, for the 2027 election. And it's coming in the person of Peter Obi, a man you admired so much. And his reps as Engineer Rabi Musa Kwankwaso. People are asking about the combination, the pair, the two. For you, as a person, the two of them, coming together. What are you saying about this duo, coming to represent the NDC as a party? Because questions have been asked. And I'll tell you from where I'm coming from, that the combination of Engineer Musa Rabi Kwankwaso and Peter Obi, how does it sit with you?
So let me tell you something about this combination. I initially explained to you the reason why I believe in Peter Obi. For Kwankwaso is coming from one of the most populated states in the north. Kwankwaso is the most popular politician in the north that has true followership. In the south, it is Obi, that their followership is not influenced by any kind of benefits. When you see an obedient person following Obi, he's following him because he is Obi and because he believes that this is the kind of leader that Nigeria should have. It's the same thing in Kano. So bringing in two almost perfect human beings to leaders in Nigeria, I think it is a good thing that people should see and follow. Except if you do not want. I don't watch football. I'm not a fan of football to that extent. That if you tell me Ronaldo is by the gate of the studio, I don't care. But if you tell me that Obi is at Ahmadu Bello Stadium, I can track there and go and see Obi. So if Nigeria is in crisis, which we know, except we pretend to ourselves that Nigeria is in crisis, there's never been a time that Nigeria needs rescue like today. And you are giving us Obi and Konkoso. Whoever thought of this, whether by themselves or by another person, I know he really means well for Nigeria. Sincerely, sir, there was a time in Nigeria that when they see a corpse somewhere, people rush to go and see. Today, it is no longer like that. You just pass around Katsina, Funtua. I travel a lot because I'm a farmer and a consultant at that. I travel a lot. You see those kind of things by the roadside, and nobody cares. Like you see donkeys in the past, but you see humans too by the roadside. Sincerely, I can assure you that the combination of Peter Obi and Konkoso is the best thing that has happened to Nigeria in so many years. And I urge Nigerians, I urge the young people of Nigeria to be part of this process or this movement that is going to bring in a new Nigeria so that they can benefit from this new Nigeria that we are about to have. Anybody who is above the age of a young person might not really bother because probably in the past he enjoyed a good Nigeria. But these youths that came in this very recent time, they don't even believe that it is workable in a country like Nigeria. You find people, you go to the hospital, you are looking for cutting of corners to get to see the doctor. You have to book from yesterday, or a doctor has to be related to somebody that's related to you before you're able to see. If you go to a general hospital today, by as early as 7 o'clock, you find no less than 300 people, and you have to wait till evening to see a doctor. The doctors get exhausted. So today you have to book from yesterday through a relation or through your pastor to tell the doctor that he should attend to you when you come early. That is not the Nigeria that we want, sincerely, sir. And this duo, I think they are the best thing that we need at this point in time.
All right, let's talk about permutations.
Yes, sir.
2023, Obi was a formidable force, so to say, and under the party he was then, the Labour Party. And we've moved on from 2023 to where we are today. And people are saying, some analysts, political analysts and public affairs analysts are saying that what played out in 2023 may not be what to see or to expect in 2027 because, again, let's talk about the zones in the Southwest. Because of what had happened, Peter Obi, may not find it easy as it did in the Southwest come 2027. In the Southeast, where he comes from, he's not also sure about, where, how it will go. And then you come to the North, and I come to your zone. In 2023, he was a formidable force. He got that part, some part of that zone. But again, that things have changed about the new party, the new structure that is on ground. And so when you begin to make these permutations, about how 2027 will play out, like, you're still sure that Peter Obi will still make the waves that he made in 2023?
According to Konkoso, His Excellency Rabi Konkoso, he said the first person that told him to support Peter Obi was his daughter. Before he even accepted to join the party and join Peter Obi as a running mate, the first person that told him to join Peter Obi.
Are you also aware that coming from his state, in Kano, that he's been said to be a mole in the NDC and could just be working for Bola Ahmed Tinubu?
Leadership. There are leadership. As a leader, you take all sorts of accusations. Konkoso at his age and the kind of pedigree he has, I think it is natural that I feel that personally that he's too big to be a mole. What does he really need? Everything that God can give a human being, God has given him. Health, riches, personality. He's a single person in the North that people follow without any inducement. Because they've seen what he has done in Kano. He has produced children from nowhere to be pilots, to be engineers, to be all sorts of personalities in Kano. And it is natural. It is just a natural side of leadership that Konkoso has, that he doesn't care where you come from. There are people in this state, Kaduna, that when they have an opportunity of taking young people to Central Bank, they take their relations. When they have opportunity to taking younger people, with due respect to civil defense and fire service, they take the poor to that place. And blessings are everywhere. They turn out to be excellent and benefit from whatever you have given them. But Konkoso has taken children of nobody from the markets and made them pilots. He has taken them he has made them engineers. He has made them to go abroad. They've never imagined to leave the shores of Nigeria to go to study anywhere in the world. He took them there in their thousands. So are you telling me that kind of leader, given the opportunity to be the vice president to an excellent personality like Peter Obi, will start thinking of being a mole for somebody? For what? Let's be very realistic. Let's think clearly and begin and stop to follow all this propaganda of empty politicians. When they don't have what to give, or they don't want to give you, they begin to accuse you of not being the right person. I face the same kind of challenge, and I tell people that if you think you are better or you could do better for the people, not yourself, come and vie for the position. Tell the people what you want to do. Let them give you an opportunity, and have the fear of God to go and do what you promised that you're going to do to them. Don't take advantage of people. Go to represent them, then begin to acquire wealth and intimidate them at the end of the day. These things are things that we came and met them on this world, and when we leave them.
You're aiming for the National Assembly.
Yes, sir.
As it is now.
Yes.
And we do know what is happening at the National Assembly.
Yes, sir.
We read, you read, and we know what is coming out there.
Yes, sir.
Now, what difference? Because you say you're going to be different when you get there and all of that. For all the members there too, and what we see playing out, that the National Assembly could just be another arm of the executive. So you're going to be in the midst, you're going to play along with what happens with members there too. So the National Assembly today, people have elected you to represent them. Are we getting the representation that the people would have wanted at the National Assembly today?
I started this conversation by telling him that KAURA Federal Constituency is going to be a team, only that I'm going to be the leader of that team. When I get to the National Assembly and there are any kind of politics that is being played to sabotage the people, I will come back and tell them that this is what is happening. I've tried my best, I've done this, and they're going to see the efforts. That this is what I've tried and this is what I've tried. It's all working. But if it's working legitimately and what belongs to KAURA is not being given to KAURA, we have a place to address the issue. There are courts. I, as a rep member, I am definitely going to challenge any kind of authority that decides to sabotage KAURA. I will. I'm not scared of anybody. I fear only God. He's my protector and my provider. If the KAURA people, I tell them that this book is supposed to come to KAURA and they have channeled to another place, and I'm sure of what I'm telling them, and I ask them what is the solution. They ask me for my own. I'll tell them, let's go to court and find out why our book is not being given to us. And if they give me permission to go, if they said I should forget about it, I'll forget about it. But if they say go and do it, I'll go and do it. I am going to be working closely with my constituents. I am going to do their bid. I am not going to allow anybody intimidate me at the National Assembly. And I am going to make sure that my people believe in what I tell them. I'm a disciple of Peter Obi. I want to be like him. I'm not perfectly like him yet. He is not also a perfect person. But I want to be like him. I want to be able to tell people at the end of the day, go and verify. And they get there and verify and come back and say, thumbs up, as a red member. We went and verified you are telling the truth. And at the end of the day, I want my child to walk shoulders high on the streets of KAURA, and everybody pointed at him that is the son of Ibrahim AKUT. Positively.
So for you now, would it be that you're seeing yourself as, a fanatic follower of Peter Obi, or you're just part of the obedient, followers?
So I told you that I want to be like Peter Obi.
Is that not enough? Okay, so
I want to be like Jesus Christ. Spiritually thinking. If I want to be like Peter Obi, that is to tell you that I'm a Peter Obi fanatic.
Okay, that's clear about that. But I still come back to constituency.
Yes, sir.
Challenges that you may face or that you are facing, and the obstacles may be lined up on the way for you. What are some of these?
I've been traveling for the past consistently for the past 3 to 4 months. I've been talking to everybody that matter in KAURA local government. Sometimes by extension, I try to preach the good news of Jesus Christ through Peter Obi, that Nigeria can be made perfect. I talk to other people from other constituencies, but basically, I've visited Bauchi, Gombe, Lagos, about 6 or 7 states, and I travel by road, sir. The reason why I can afford to travel by air, but I want to travel by road and see things that are happening in Nigeria, so that as a leader, you really know what Nigerians are going. If you fly, you go 30 minutes, 50 minutes to Lagos and come back, you don't see anything, sir. It happened to one of our leaders. I learned by the time he was, after he became president and went back to Daura, when he was traveling the next time for a security meeting, and he saw the roads from Kaduna to Abuja. It is probably a rumor. He said, but I have paid for this. But because he was always flying by air when he was president, he didn't get to see the challenges of the people. Why fly by air when you have the opportunity of conversing with market women? If you stop to buy mango or orange, you find out from them. It's an experience that's added to what you already have. So, sir, the challenges are definitely going to be there. But we are not going to relent. We are going to face it head on, and we are going to conquer it. Challenges are meant to be conquered. And that is why Ibrahim AKUT is presenting himself to other constituents to trust me. in the first 1 year of my leadership, if given an opportunity, I can tell you that you will come back and call me to the studio and say, Ibrahim, I learned from KAURA that you are doing good.
All right. The program is Perspectives. We're streaming live with this program, so join us on our Facebook page. Drop your comments there too. We give out our lines and talk to us on this conversation this morning with Honorable Ibrahim AKUT. Numbers to call would be on 081 40,000 989, 081 40,000 989, or 070 87 800 989, 070 87 800 989. We're taking your calls now. Hello, good morning.
Hello.
Good morning.
Good morning, Ole. Hello?
Yes, speak up, please. Good morning.
My name is Invicta. Oh, Ole, I'm so happy today. I was thinking that I'm the only one that is fanatic about Obi. So I have a brother. Oh, my brother, you're welcome. By the grace of God, you're going to be there.
Thank you, ma. Good morning.
God bless you. Bless your family.
Very
I
much,
love
ma.
you.
Same
Thank
to you.
you.
Okay. All right, Rita, we got you on that. Still taking your calls. Hello, good morning. Good morning.
Hello. Hello, good morning.
Yes, your name and where you're calling from.
Please, I want to tell that man in your studio. I see both for nomination form. Did you buy nomination form?
I'm a candidate for...
He's a candidate for NDC.
No. I'm asking you very well. The primary is done.
Are you talking about the NDC?
The primary of NDC in KAURA local government. Has it been done?
Of course, I'm a candidate.
Yes, now.
If you want to verify...
asking if it's been done, the primary is
Yes.
And you are a candidate.
I think you should channel this question probably to the leadership of the party. As far as I know, I bought...
It's not yet a valid nomination has not been done, and a valid in KAURA.
What did you say you are, sir? What did you say you are? Who did you say you are, sir?
My name is Michael. I'm calling from Yakwawi.
You said what?
Honestly, it's not...
I said my name is Michael. I'm calling from Yakwawi.
Michael. From where? From KAURA?
He said from Yakowa or something.
I'm calling from Kaduna here.
Are you from KAURA?
Yeah, yes.
Are you from KAURA?
Okay, sorry.
So I think maybe I should educate him. The leadership, a party has a leadership. So if you want to verify whether there was a primary or not, you should go to the leadership of the party. Our present temporary office at the what's it called, Command Guest House. We do not have very soon. We're going to have a party structure in Kaduna, so he can go there and verify. There was a primaries where 2 people contested to the House of Representatives. I can call the other opponent. At the last minute, he stepped down for me.
Okay.
And
I'm sure that's what he wanted to get clear. Has the primaries been done? Yes, the primaries have been done.
Yes,
However,
I'm no longer an aspirant. I'm a candidate.
Yeah, the candidate. Yes, I think that's what he should get clear on that. Stay with another call. Hello, good morning.
Good morning, Toyin.
Yes, good morning. Your name, where you're calling?
Good morning, Ibrahim, my brother. Shaman calling. Truly speaking, I'm a hard-dying fan of Peter Obi. Peter Obi, by God's grace, will get it right for this country. If we can have different people like Peter Obi, Nigeria will recover from the shock of poor leadership. I can see a great leader in him. I can see resilience in him. I can see purposeful person in him. If Nigerians should work with Peter Obi, I'm telling you, Nigeria will have a different narration from what we are facing. The present crop of leadership are just a deceit, to my opinion. The only person that can rescue Nigeria, to my opinion, and I beg people to vote for NDC. Not just NDC, but they should vote for Peter Obi and Konkoso. These are the people that will take us out of this.
Talk about our candidate here in the studios too. Honorable Ibrahim.
Here in the studio. He's a man of integrity. He's a man I so much cherish. Even though I've not been too close to him. I'm from the government, but a chap and a group, we speak almost the same dialect. He's a man of integrity. He's a man that wants him to represent his people at the House of Reps. So let KAURA people get him that mandate. I'm sure they're not going to regret him. My brother, you're welcome. I wish you all the best.
God bless you.
All right, Shaman, we got you on that. Okay. And yes, Wisdom. Another call there. Hello, good morning.
Hello, good morning, sir.
Yes, good morning.
I'm actually calling from Kaduna.
Matthew from Kaduna?
Yes.
All right, Matthew, let's hear you.
Good morning to your guest.
Good morning, sir.
I've had over the years, particularly on your aspiration as it relates to Peter Oyi. I thought that if one is aspiring, particularly to ascend to the seat of a House of Representatives, even the House of Assembly, your aspiration should be to your people because you want to serve your people, not an individual. If you become a House of Representative member, your allegiance should go to your people, not to a presidential candidate or when you eventually become the president. Yes. That's number one. Number two, I heard in your conversation that Guarding has changed to, you talk about this the Abada person, so to say. That means you have left the military profession you used to be as a professional soldier to become a civilian. I don't know whether you know how the military people work are different from how the civilian work. I really don't know whether you have any good advice for General Christopher on how he should work now. Is there anything in particular you want him to work and better than where he was a military person as a former chief of general, former chief of staff? Thank you.
Yeah, he was talking about the Agbada issue. It was a literal statement that I meant, and I didn't want to go beyond that. You see, when somebody is an excellent person, then suddenly he's no longer excellent because of circumstances.
He's no longer excellent?
Excellent is the extreme to goodness. Okay. So he used to be excellent, then he's now good, not excellent. I think there's something that is wrong. And there are situations that I've been working with government, and I know that there are things you cannot even change. There's a saying that the fish gets rotten from the head. So when the head is rotten, there's nothing that the body follows suit.
I don't know what head you're talking about.
The fish of the head of the fish rather.
Oh, okay.
The rottenness starts from the head. So when the head is rotten, I'm a language student, sir. So when I speak.
I'm also a language student.
Yes, so you know what I mean.
No, I don't.
Except if you want to. Except if you want me to say that Tinubu is not performing.
That would be very wrong, and that will not be accepted. Yeah,
so I spoke literally.
I was just trying to just push you around on that. Okay, we got ourselves. Yes, we know what you're talking about.
So thank you to Mr. Matthew. He said.
Yeah.
All
right. Some comments are coming down from our Facebook page. Wisdom, let's get to hear some of them.
Okay, on our Facebook this morning, we have a comment here that says, "Good morning, sir. The way and manner your guests are spoken, I don't want to believe that this is the promise that politicians usually make when they are not yet there. I want people and politicians with integrity to take political office, irrespective of a political affiliation. I personally don't like the APC or Panadol, who are window dressing. Southern Kaduna people should be careful about their praises for this present administration. Late former President Buhari said the Fulani don't forgive. It may take many years from Migeru, Kaduna." Or another one says, "I welcome your guest this morning. Personally, I don't know him. I'm also from KAURA local government. But I like some of the things he has said about the KAURA federal constituency. I pray and wish that he can match his words with action if given the mandate, and not just another sweet mouth talk by politicians. 1. Please, knowing fully well that KAURA federal constituency is 90% rural and has so much infrastructural deficit, especially roads. Okay? Especially roads, institutions, hospitals, etc. How do you intend to lobby projects that will empower the agricultural sector in KAURA local government area, knowing fully well that KAURA is an agrarian community? 2. How can the KAURA federal constituency trust him that he will not be like the current member that came under the mandate of Peter Obi but disappointed the constituents in terms of performance. And the last one here says, good morning, Invicta family, you are doing a great job. So the last comment before this one was from Zachariah John Dam, and the last one from Mark Olord Augustine.
All right. Okay. Well, thank you for that. Well, I'll leave it to you now, Honorable Ibrahim. I could respond to these ones and then give us the last line here.
You see, good morning, Mr. Mark. You talked about leadership integrity. If I sit in this studio and I tell you that I'm a man of integrity, it will seem a lie. But I can assure you that there's no human being that is perfect, myself included. But I'm being prompted to do what I'm doing because I want to tell Nigeria that there's still hope. Peter Obi is giving us hope even when he's not our leader. And I've told you that I'm a fanatical supporter of Peter Obi. And because as a Christian, we grew up liking and knowing and believing and trusting in Jesus Christ that we have never seen. Most of the things we do today are being guided by the leadership of our Savior, Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. And I have a physical person, a human being like me, who nobody has been able to, I know he's not a perfect person, but nobody has been able to say that this guy has a challenge or this guy cannot be trusted. I'm trusting him and I'm following his step. And with that kind of leadership, I know that KAURA will not be disappointed in my leadership. The man who spoke about, that is Mark. He spoke about how I can touch the lives of people, not to sweet talk my way into office. And I don't believe every politician is the same, but majority of the politicians will come and sweet mouth you into believing them and trusting them with leadership. This time around, I started this conversation by telling people that KAURA is going to be a team. KAURA is going to be a team that we are going to be doing things together. And so there's no reason to doubt me because I'm going to be on ground. I'm not going to be in Abuja. I'm going to be in KAURA. So by the grace of God, I'm a farmer and an agri consultant. Anybody who is not lazy in KAURA will definitely be proud that he elected someone like me because I'm going to guide you into having the necessities that you need as a human being. I'm going to make sure that I lobby and talk to authority to protect my citizens first, to provide for them. Provision of food and basic amenities is going to be a collective effort with the KAURA people, and we are going to achieve it by the grace of God. Thank you very much.
All right, Honorable Ibrahim AKUT,
yes.
Thank you so very much for coming
to us. Thank you, sir.
All right, quickly, my colleague just hinted me, and I'd just like to put that. But again, I talked about the Federal Medical Center, and there's this new one, this information coming in that the College of Medicine, Federal University of Applied Science will be built in Manchok, KAURA local government.
I do not have those records, and I have not seen. I was in Manchok yesterday. I passed through Manchok. I didn't see a grader or any sign of a signboard, a proposed signboard. I know when you spoke about the school in Kachia, I didn't argue. I told you that it's working. I've not entered the premises, but I see it from the road. But for Manchok, I don't think this is true. But I will verify by tomorrow, and I'll send you a text message so that I can be corrected.
Okay. I'll be waiting for you.
Yes, sir.
All right. And that's about the size of it on the program Perspectives this morning. Our guest, Honorable Ibrahim AKUT, is the NDC House of Representatives candidate for KAURA Federal Constituency, Kaduna State, a former chairman, KAURA local government area, a farmer, a teacher, a philanthropist. He's been our guest. And we thank him for coming on the program.
Thank you very much, sir.
Thank you for connecting us with the people. And our own man in the studio out there, Angobali, we thank you for being part of it and, of course, for facilitating this discussion. We'll come back with Perspectives tomorrow with Angobali. Good morning. Bye.
Lokacin jin daɗi sai Kivo Krima.
Idan na sha ko lokacin